The best sailors in the world know the Congressional Cup is a cut above all the other match races that they've sailed in. And after 50 years, one thing has remained the same: the tireless effort of the over 300 volunteers from the Long Beach Yacht Club.
A shout out to all the people at the Long Beach Yacht Club and all the supporters over the years that have done so much. Thanks a lot for some great memories.
Well, to Camille and all the other members of the Long Beach Yacht Club, all the volunteers, we've had a fantastic time every time we've been to Long Beach.
We as sailors appreciate more than we can ever say all the little nuances. So keep it up for another 50 years. Certainly the sport of sailing is better because of it.
It's spawned great sailors across the world. It's set a very high standard. It's made match racing viable.
You were one of the ones that started the whole concept of opening match racing up to the young sailors of the world, and from one of those sailors that benefited from that, thank you very much.
Thank you, Long Beach Yacht Club. Hey, you know what? I'm a member. Thank you, my yacht club.
Congratulations for 50 years of the greatest match racing regatta in the world.
Yeah, well, to all the Long Beach Yacht Club members, thanks very much for having me. I'll be back there soon. Hopefully I'll be putting that blazer on.
Good luck with the 50th anniversary of the Congressional Cup, and good luck for the next 50 after that.
Congratulations should come from the whole sailing world for your forward thinking and vision of something that was very special then and remains very special today, so nice job.
The 50th anniversary of the Congressional Cup is winding down. We have only 4 more flights in the round-robin series, and in the end, only 4 sailors will move on into the all-important semifinal round.
Some teams, like Ian Williams and Taylor Canfield, are almost guaranteed a spot in the semifinals, but for others, like here, Simone Federese, they'll need to win every match. And in this case, he faces Long Beach's Scott Dixon. At this point, Federese is in trouble. 1 minute, 20 seconds to go, and Dixon has him against the ropes. Port starboard, potential collision. Look at the difference between Federese's transom and Dixon's bow. Has he made it across? Yes! Green flag. Nice job, Federese. And with that, Simone Federese will take the start over Dixon. Phil Robertson also is in a must-win every match. Now he'll face Johnny Berntsson. Former Congressional Cup winner Johnny Berntsson from Sweden is also in a must-win situation if he hopes to make the top 4. Off the line, both teams duck the committee boat, and Berntsson will be to leeward of Robertson. Up the beat, it's Berntsson in control from the left. He'll cross Robertson and shift over to the right. So Federese and Berntsson are leading the matches they have to. We're back on the line with Ian Williams, who's looking comfortable so far, this time facing Dave Perry. Williams flops onto port. Perry does as well, about 1.5 lengths behind. Five seconds to go. Perry makes Williams tack twice, so he'll be slow at the start, but Perry will be a little bit bow behind. Call it pretty even. While at the finish, Federese takes an all-important point over Scott Dixon. Upwind, Perry crossed ahead of Williams. Meanwhile, Taylor Canfield is losing his match to Mathieu Richard, and he's got a penalty to spin. The bottom mark, Canfield gets ahead. And Johnny Berntsson has his match well under control over Phil Robertson. Top of the course, Canfield bowed down against this guy, Mathieu Richard, and he got another penalty. Game over. Well, just when Canfield was out of this match, he's right back in it, and he gets another penalty just when he was passing Richard. he'll have to spin again. So Canfield loses a match. Ian Williams will win this one.
Well, I think the event is run so well. I think the quality of the racing is great, and it's really the input from so many volunteers that just gets, you know, all those little details right. The breakfasts are fantastic. The massages before racing are fantastic. But really, it comes down to the quality of the racing is absolutely top notch.
Back on the starting line with Simone Ferrarese and Johnny Berntsen. Both of them have a very outside chance at the semis, and of course, only one will win this match. Berntsen threads the needle below the committee vote and above Ferrarese and gets out of the Italian's grasp. .23 seconds and counting. Berntsen's in big trouble. His bow poking over the line and Ferrarese pushing him. Now both boats are struggling not to be early, but it's Berntsen in trouble. There's the gun now. Neither boat was over early, but neither boat was up to speed as well. Ferrarese just pokes up over the pin, and it's a split tack start. Keith Swinton from Australia is the key to both of these matches, because if he wins this, he's got a shot at moving into the top four. If he loses, that opens the door for Berntsen or Ferrarese, depending on who wins that match. The man in his way, Mathieu Richard. Dial up over. Richard leads into the pier now. If Mathieu Richard wins this match, he's just about guaranteed a spot in the semis. Look how close that is. Just off the pier. Swinton will avoid. Flag on the play. No harm, no foul. Both boats are even. They'll head to the line. Richard to leeward. Swinton here to windward. At the first cross, Richard takes the lead. If he keeps this up, a spot in the semis will be his to lose. Back in our other match, Johnny Berntsen has poked his bow forward to Ferrarese, but not before copping a blue flag penalty. Contact between the two boats, and Berntsen gets another penalty. More excitement, more screaming and yelling. This time back to Richard and Swinton. Swinton had to duck. Now he'll go on starboard. Richard, is he going to cross? We could see a penalty. Oh, just makes it over. Mark 1 is Richard's by a length and a half.
Yeah, a lot of things makes this event very special, and yeah, one of the most spectacular is the crowd of volunteers. That's amazing how many volunteers are involved in the event, and also I mean how enthusiastic they are, and all the energy they put in the event. We really feel that. I mean, like as a team, and it's it gives us a lot of energy as well, and happiness, I would say. So it's a very joyful event for that, and yeah, we love that. All those volunteers always smiling, and that's a great event for that.
Trouble for the French team. Swinton has got Richard's breeze and is pulling forward. Look for Richard to throw a luff at him. He's got to do something. He is losing ground. Whoa, port starboard, both boats jibe. Swinton went to avoid on port. Can't tell if there was contact. Yes, there was a flag, but it was green. Swinton shifts over to the right of Richard, who now jibes. Port starboard again. Watch out, Richard. He's on port. Goes to avoid. Likely another penalty here. So Swinton takes the lead, but it's a boat handling nightmare. They got the kites down, but the jib sheet's in trouble. Crew working double time to get it in as Richard tacks away. Approaching the top of the track, and Swinton is in charge of the match. And in the end, Swinton takes it. Richard knows he now has to win this next match against Simone Ferrarese. The clock has ticked down to 1 minute. There's the horn. Ferrarese pushing Richard towards the pin lay line. Here we go. Split tack start. Ferrarese good here at the pin. Richard has to two-tack it at the boat. With Richard losing his match, Keith Swinton knows he has to win this one, but to do so, he has to beat world #1, Taylor Canfield. Trouble for Keith Swinton. Is he going to be able to get in there? Canfield closes the door, head to win. Not much room. Flags are flying. Is Swinton going to hit Canfield or the committee boat? Which one? Oh, man. Canfield's going backwards, and here comes the flag from the umpires. Blue flag. Canfield gets the penalty. Across the line, Keith Swinton beats Taylor Canfield in impressive fashion. One more race for him to go, and the 4th spot is his to lose. Keith Swinton's fate now rests in his own hands. For him to make it to the Final 4, he'll have to beat Johnny Burton. Swinton stuck down here in Coffin corner. Burnson in control. Burnson falls onto port. He'll go away. Now Swinton will get on port as well. Can he get back to the line in time? There's your answer. No. Burnson is just having his way with Keith Swinton. The gun has gone, and so is Burnson. Off by about 3 lengths over Swinton. At the leeward mark, Burnson is still in control. And into the line, Burnson has won the race and sealed the fate for Keith Swinton. So with Swinton losing his match and Richard and Ferrarese winning theirs, we have a 3-way tie for the all-important 4th spot in the semifinals. And after a lot of debate, here's officially how the tiebreaker is broken. Keith Swinton from Australia will move on into tomorrow's semifinals to join Ian Williams and Francesco Bruni and Taylor Canfield. That's your top 4. The Congressional Cup will be determined tomorrow, and we'll be right there to bring it to you. I'm Tucker Thompson from T2P TV.
Mark. Oh, Ian Williams has